right. Well, hi, I'm Karen. We're going to be doing an impromptu. Let's see where the Bible opens to. And that wasn't intentionally planned. I know. But I just got done doing a makeup look. I figure what better time to get some more reading in because I definitely noticed a shift this weekend. I don't know because it was, everybody's off and everybody's, at the house and you're spending time together due to Thanksgiving. And keep in mind, like, I'm gonna say this. I don't celebrate the major holidays, but I acknowledge the fact that it is a time when people are off. It's an opportunity to spend time together. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy spending time with my kids and my mom. It was good to just have them all together. So, yeah. All right, so I'm just going to read randomly like I usually do and just kind of see where this takes us and just go from there. All right, this is 2 Kings 12:4. It says, revolt against Athaliah. In the 7th year of Athaliah's reign, Jehoiada the priest summoned the commanders, the Kerate mercenaries, and the palace guards to come to the temple of the Lord. He made a solemn pact with them and made them swear an oath of loyalty there in the Lord's temple. Then he showed them the king's son. Jehoiada told them, this is what you must do. A third of you who are on duty on the Sabbath are to guard the royal palace itself. Another third of you are to stand guard at the Sur Gate, and the final third must stand guard behind the palace guard. These 3 groups will all guard the palace. The other 2 units who are off duty on the Sabbath must stand guard for the king at the Lord's temple. Form a bodyguard around the king and keep your weapons in hand. Kill anyone who tries to break through. Stay with the king wherever he goes. So the commanders did everything as Jehoiada the priest ordered. The commanders took charge of the men reporting for duty that Sabbath, as well as those who were going off duty. They brought them all to Jehoiada the priest, and he supplied them with the spears and the small shields that had once belonged to King David and were stored in the temple of the Lord. The palace guards stationed themselves around the king with their weapons ready. They formed a line from the south side of the temple, around the north side, and all around the altar. Then Jehoiada brought out Joash, the king's son, placed the crown on his head, and presented him with a copy of God's laws. They anointed him and proclaimed him king, and everyone clapped their hands and shouted, "Long live the king." It's kind of weird, like, I watch a lot of, in the past anyway, I've watched a lot of old fashioned type movies, I guess you can say, like in the days of like castles and kingdoms and that type of thing. I'm like one of the people I watch like old British movies. I know. And then I watch anime. Or I used to. Go figure, right? I remember reading the Bible, and the first time I read Long Live the King, and I was like, hold up, that's something that they made it seem like it's something like it's British and English for the kings to say. But if you look at it, it goes all the way back to Bible time when they would say this over the kings. And this was during the time of, no, this is after Jehu's death. Because Jehu killed Ahab and Jezebel. And then I believe Athaliah, you have to go back and read, but she was the aunt or something like that. Yeah, so the revolt against Athaliah. So Athaliah was the aunt of Joash, and she was trying to knock off everybody after she found out that his father had died. She was basically killing everybody in the kingdom that could take the throne. So that's why they were protecting him. They went on like such an extent to protect Joash, especially even on the Sabbath, and continuing to have people work nonstop around the clock. This goes to show you, like, you've got to keep yourself protected even on the Sabbath. And how do you do that? And the one thing they mentioned here at the very end, then Jehoiada brought out Joash, the king's son, placed a crown on his head, and presented him with a copy of God's law. So if you think about it, crowning your head, you're protecting your mind. I'm just speaking off of what I'm reading. I'm not basing it off of the context of this. I'm just looking at it from how I can see it and apply it in my own life, which is they're going out of their way to protect the body. Think about it. They're protecting the temple, the body, and they're doing all this protecting the body, putting up the shield, the spear, um, going around the clock, basically protecting themselves every day, including on the Sabbath. So for you, whether you worship God on Saturday or you worship Him on Sunday, you don't just pick that one day just to worship Him, and then the rest of the day you leave yourself open for enemy attack. And it could be an enemy attack, which is somebody right there in your own family, in your own house. Because Athaliah was Joash's aunt. And here it is, she's knocking off family members to make sure she can take the throne and continue to rule. But they were protecting Joash and doing all of this in secrecy. Because clearly nobody couldn't know that he was about to get crowned. Because they knew he was about to get crowned. She would have heard about it and she would have came and killed the little boy. So if you think about it like that, some things you literally do have to do in secrecy. It kind of goes back to that quote that the secret of success is secrecy. So you can be praying to God. You got to tell everybody what you're praying about. Lord, bless me. Or, telling everybody, oh, I'm having all these problems. Please pray for me. I mean, I get it, but you can't have everybody pray for you. You don't know the hearts of every man. I'm just saying, because I see this a lot on social media. Somebody will go, and I get it. It's hopefully you have people following you who in their heart they will truly will pray for you. And I mean, honestly, I pray that is the case. But you do have to be careful when you're going through things and putting it out there. There are people who may smile in your face and they can be close to you like your aunt or, your brother, your sister, whoever, a family member, a quote unquote best friend, and they will not be wishing the best for you. Even while you are getting to that point where you are going to be crowned, they're not wishing the best for you. They actually want to see you fail. So in this, and I'm thinking of them getting the spears, them getting the armor, them getting the army. They're blocking this entrance, blocking that entrance. They're surrounding it, and they're even on the inside, and they're ready. They don't have it, put down in a little sheath thing or whatever it's called. They have it up and ready, and they're ready for battle. They're ready for anything that's coming. So the question is, how are you preparing yourself to be ready for anything that's coming? And you can't say, oh, I'm thinking of it, or I got all the... No. The way you protect your mind, where you're going to be crowned king and follow God's commandments and laws, is by reading them. Reading them daily, praying daily, talking to God daily. Ask Him, look, show me what I should be doing. Show me my purpose. Show me how to do it. Show me when this opportunity comes. Show me what exactly I should be doing with it. Should I even be taking it right now? Like, let me know what I should be doing. Guard me, guide me. Show me, because I don't want to do this without you. Because you need that whole team. You need that protection. You need God's hand over your situation protecting you. So the question I'm going to ask you is, are you doing what you need to do to protect yourself? We're coming into interesting times, and if your eyes are not open, you're not seeing what's going on in the world. You're only seeing what's in your little itty bitty little circle, or what you see, the little itty bitty stuff on Instagram, or stuff that people post about the president, and you focus on that. You're not looking at what's actually occurring in the world. You're missing the big picture. You need to get prepared. The king is coming. You need to get prepared. The king is coming. Don't wait till the end and you're not ready and you get your head chopped. Wow, I was thinking about Athaliah. I wasn't even thinking about, wow. I'm going to leave this in this video. I don't know who this is for. Prepare yourself. I uploaded a video the other day, and as I was editing it, I didn't even realize the audio even said my name. The commercial, the ad. I was listening to the ad. Matter of fact, it's the praise. It's the praise and worship get ready with me video. And I heard it and it said, Karen, are you telling the people? And I was like, whoa, like, did I not listen to that as it was playing? And as I'm editing, and the next section I blocked out, and what played next was like, okay, I'm just here to keep it real. I don't want to leave out certain things and just make this all, pretty. Life is good. How to fight your fears, and that's great. These things are all like leading us to preparation, but you've got to prepare yourself. This just can't be something that sounds good. Yeah, I should do it. And then you just discard it and don't start protecting all the entrances to you. To this. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.